Welcome to the Pregnancy Sickness Support channel. In today's episode of Focus on Fundraising, I'm joined by Sophie Noble. Sophie is currently training to be a midwife, and she recently took part in the 40 Miles in February challenge with roughly 30 other students from the Midwife Society from the RGU. Sophie, thanks so much for joining me today. You okay?
Yes, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Really excited to talk to you about this challenge today. So, Sophie, let's get started. Can you tell me a little bit about your connection to hyperemesis and pregnancy sickness support?
Yeah, well, I've obviously learned about hyperemesis because I'm in third year at RGU as a student midwife, so we've kind of learned in class about how it can affect women during their pregnancy and just how common it is for women to get it, like 1 to 3 women in 100. I mean, that is so common. And I've seen like firsthand out in placement like how debilitating it can be for women, because I've seen women come in and they've got to be put on to fluids and that kind of thing, and it's horrible. It's horrible to see. And also, I know about pregnancy sickness support because that was the charity we were raising funds for during our 40 Miles in February challenge, which I took part in.
So can you tell me a little bit about that challenge, Sophie? What did it involve doing every day?
Well, the 40 Miles in February, it was organised by the RGU Midwifery Society, and it was raising money for yourself for the pregnancy sickness support. And you had to do a total of 40 miles, whether it was walking, running, or cycling, or whatever way you wanted to do it. But it all had to be within the month of February. So it was quite a challenge because all of us really were on placement at that time. So it was whenever we had like free time to actually go out and walk or do whatever to get the 40 miles.
So what made you want to take part in the challenge?
Well, I would say for me, it was just to challenge myself because I'd never done anything like that before. And just try and get out of my comfort zone. And I thought, oh, I'll just try and get the 40 miles. And little did I know, once I shared my fundraising page, like how much I actually was going to raise.
I know. Well, it was amazing. You were actually the highest individual fundraiser in the 2022 challenge, raising an incredible £550 for pregnancy sickness support. So, give us your top tips, Sophie. How did you approach your fundraising?
Well, there wasn't really an approach that I had for fundraising, because I'd never done like this kind of fundraising before. So I just thought the Midwifery Society put up the page on how to make up your own fundraising page. So I just thought, oh well, I'll just make one up and see what happens. So I shared it on my Facebook page, and then it was so quick on like how much people are actually like sharing it and donating. But my neighbours and my family and my friends are all so generous. It was all down to them, like how much I raised. It was really surprising how much I actually managed to raise for yourselves, which was really good.
Yes, I see that a lot. That with all the individual fundraisers that do really well with their fundraising, it's just about sharing on social media. Every time you go out in there, post about it, let people know, and it gives people a chance to donate to your fundraising page.
Yeah.
So what was the best part of the 40 Miles in February challenge for you?
Well, I would say, apart from like raising money for like a very valuable charity like yourselves, like you do so much for women that suffer with this debilitating thing during pregnancy. I think for me, what I really enjoyed about it was just getting outside and walking everywhere. Like we've practically been inside for about nearly what two and a half years. I thought it would just be good for me just to try and get outside most of the days and walk about everywhere. And it was really good. I would say really good for my mental health, really, because I was getting outside. I wasn't stuck inside most of the time. Um, and I felt like I achieved something every walk that I did. So it was just really good just to get outside after being inside for nearly for nearly 2.5 years, really.
Oh, that's amazing to hear that it was a benefit to your mental health as well, and how you were able to fit all those walks in around your very busy schedule. Just incredible. Thank you so much for sharing your fundraising experience today, Sophie. If you would like to learn more about HG and the services provided by Pregnancy Sickness Support, or like Sophie, you would like to get involved with fundraising, please visit pregnancysicknesssupport.org.uk.